Holden Akey here with another Halo Master Chief Collection Reach Mythic LASO campaign mission video. And this is mission 3, ONI Sword Base. And as it was 7 years ago when I originally did this on the 360, it is a long, frustrating, hard-playing mission, if you will. So here we are setting it up. Legendary, all skulls on. I'm going to run this with no deaths, no saves and quits, front to back, all hour and 17 minutes or so of it, which actually was about the same run time that I had before. But this one I've included cutscenes. I'll have to go back and see if my run from 7 years ago had or did not have cutscenes. Anyway, as the title implies, we have to clear out the sword base. I must say the graphics, Reach graphics in the Master Chief Collection, enhanced for HDR and 4K, are really great. Doesn't mean I shoot any better, but it really looks great. Due to excessive communication facility, use of ONI system for implement limited. Regrettably, items obtained relevant data on enhancements has been unsuccessful. However, current defense sources are insufficient. ONI has requested team to direct intervention to secure the sword base.
Alright, people, we're stuck on that ship for time being. Let's focus on the hospital infantry. Those troops ahead. Yeah, take her out of here. George O'Neill, your next express.
Let's move, Lieutenant.
Okay, here we go. Just about ready to take control. Alright. First up, we've got a bunch of grunts, a bunch of shielded jackals, 4 elites. One of which has a concussion rifle, which is more or less a one-shot kill. So right now I'm trying to take out these grunts. Hopefully I'll take one or more out that have plasma pistols, because I'll need those against the elites. Now there is a technique by which, as soon as you gain control, run up that right ramp and try to spin around and backsmack an elite. I never could do that, so I decided to take an approach where I took out all 4 elites in the courtyard itself. Notice that I got to that ramp, and as soon as I did, a phantom appeared. We want to get out of the way of the phantom because it's firing its own concussion type rounds. We don't want to be anywhere near those. While I'm waiting for it to get out of there, I am looking for a drop DMR here or there. Sometimes it's dropped back here, sometimes it's up on the left side just past the ramp, where another one's always at. Sometimes it's not anywhere to be found. But the more ammo I get, the better. Okay, here we go. Plasma pistol, I swapped out my useless AR for that. Again, I'm looking around for a DMR. Alright, so to start, let's see if we can take out some of these ads. There's several grunts still left. And these, and that's why you gotta be really careful. Right there, a concussion rifle will take you out real quick. Alright, you can hit the shielded jackals in their weapon hand. Whoops, sneaking up on me there, dude. We will see grunts come up this area. Ooh, that was a little laggy there. I hope that's my preview screen. I think it is. Anyway, we really want to thin out the ads. before we start to tackle the elites. All right, there we go. Uh-oh, that's not good. Was not expecting that. Usually he's battling it with Cat. I'm surprised that he was up the left side there. But this may present an opportunity. Oh, nope, he's not there. I was hoping for an opportunity to backsmack him. Go back and see if I can find that. Uh-oh, I heard him again. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. So I'm going to do a little dance here. Yeah. Okay, and I got my shields back. Alright, that's one less elite I have to worry about in the courtyard, but on occasion, when you take out an elite like that, you'll get a suicide grunt or two, so you have to be sort of cautious of that. Alright, now what I'm doing here is I'm just running down to the end, and that will get Cat to advance, which is what I want. I want her out in the middle of the courtyard here. So I'm kind of waiting. Okay, she's moving down into the courtyard. So I'll move back to a safer position. Now the one benefit of this concussion rifle elite is that he is very aggressive. And once he starts charging Cat, again, we got to be really careful. Notice how he's just spray firing his gun there. Alright. Once he starts banging away on Cat there, no pun intended, he's more or less an easy target to pepper with plasma pistol ammo, and that will ultimately drop the shields. Now we've got two more to deal with. Hopefully one of them, at least one of them, will come up and deal with Cat one-on-one. Now I'm trying to get this last shielded jackal out of there. Okay, he's gone. Sometimes you can run this and, oops, get me out of there. Sometimes you can run this in, 7-8 minutes. Sometimes it takes 15. I think this particular run was kind of somewhere in between. It's just you have to be really careful with these elites. They'll turn on you like so. They'll turn on you in a second. If you get within a certain range or stay exposed for too long, they'll start firing grenades at you. And they're deadly accurate with his plasma grenades. And I got a real battle going with this guy. A little risky. Now I hear Cat. About ready to give up on him, but I hear Cat melee in a melee battle with the other one. I'm not really sure where he's at. Okay, I think his shield's about ready to go. Daggone, he hid behind the tank thingy there. Okay, that guy's shields went down. I think I'm about out of plasma pistol ammo, so I'm going to go look for another one. There we go. And it looks like she's doing the same thing. Hopefully she'll get close to him and I'll be able to pepper him without him firing at me. But the last one tends to get down in this area here. It's possible that she took him out, because she's just kind of hanging out here. She's not firing. Okay, the last thing we have to do here is take out 4 skirmishers, which are kind of like cousins to jackals, but are unshielded. That's 1, 2. So Cat must have gotten the last bleed. I must have popped his shields down close enough so for her to melee him out. Okay, that's 3. Sometimes we'll get that benefit of her taking one out, sometimes not. You just got to be on. Whoops! Just got to be on your toes. Quite honestly, this entire mission is sort of like this. You have to be patient. Alright, looking for a fresh plasma pistol. Alright, yeah, okay, looks like I got pretty much ammo in there. Alright, I'm going to be shuttling 2 plasma pistols down here to the doors. Yes, it is. Alright, nice little trick there. Get the plasma pistol, roll on down. Let's get another one going. Alright. Position them up by the door. Okay, come back here and get some DMR ammo. Oh, that worked. Sometimes that'll work and sometimes that won't. The Black Eye Skull says the only way you can get your shields back, is to melee a bad guy. But every once in a while, by the way, I'm looking for grenades here. Every once in a while, a health pack will actually work. So it never hurts to try to get over a health pack and hit your take action key. For me, it's the X key. Alright, so I'm loaded up with grenades now. Alright, and I had another little frame freeze there. I don't know what that's all about. I think it's my editing software is doing that. Okay, here we are grabbing a target locator or designator. Alright, get him out there. And get that guy out there. I want the plasma pistol out there. Alright. Notice that I am setting the target designation on the wraith that's the furthest back, because I want the other wraith to survive. Because we're going to use it. Alright, get the grunt out of the machine gun position, or the gun position. I guess it's a plasma rifle kind of gun. And there will be an elite coming out here soon enough. And several more grunts if I hadn't taken them out with the target designator. Here's one right there. Okay, notice the elite's getting on the gun. That's actually a good thing. I don't have to worry about taking him out. Now what we want is, we want that wraith focused on Cat. As long as it's focused on Cat, we're okay. So I'm kind of sneaking up behind it. Alright, I switched over to my plasma pistol. I'm going to EMP it. And I forgot to jump. I'm going to have to do that again. Alright, I'm going to jump up and over the gun. Like so, we can walk right through it. And now we're going to melee the gunner. And I believe I have enough in a plasma pistol for 3 EMPs. 3 overcharges. it's going to take about 10 or 11. Okay, I think it just popped the shields. It's going to take 10 or 11 of these to get the gunner out, and the driver as well. So now we jump back off, make sure I got my plasma pistol, jump back off, EMP it again, jump up. I did not want to do that. I wanted to get up on the jump up on the driver's shielded side and then take action. Now, okay, now he's in the gunner seat. So this is not as smooth as I would have liked. I did not have any plasma pistol ammo left, so I just grabbed a new one. Alright, now here I jumped up and hit the X key. That's the take action key. And then I hit 2 melees. And so now I'm back up on this. I want to get back up. And we'll start whacking this guy, the driver. And it's about 10 or 11. Of course, Kat's firing and she's hitting me as well as the Wraith. So the sooner I get this taken care of, the better. Whoops. Hard to stay still there. Alright, I think that was the shields going. Yeah, he's about ready to go. If I can get back down here. There we go. About 10 or 11 of those. Alright, now notice there's a little bit of smoke coming out of the Wraith. That means there's some slight damage to it. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to run over here and see if I can find a fresh plasma pistol. And get back in. And on to the next. Alright, the next thing we got to do is turn on an anti-aircraft gun before we get to Farragut Station. And before we get to that area, we need to take out 2 grunts and I believe a grunt and a ghost. Maybe 3 grunts. It's a little hard to do with this hill here. But I just took out the 2 grunts. I think there's just 2 plus the ghost. Or maybe it's 3 plus the ghost. We'll see. And I'm being very careful here again because I do have a little bit of damage to my Wraith. Oh, there it is. Yep, there's the ghost. Okay. Ghost is down, grunts are down, and on to the anti-air gun. Now this is another one of those extended, longer range battles that are going to take a while. We have a bunch of grunts and a bunch of elites, and on top of that structure where the switch is for the gun is an elite ultra. And the reason I'm staying back here is because the elite ultra has a plasma launcher and he's very good at it. So if I were to, say, move to the middle or to the front of this little pond area here, he would start launching those plasma grenades at me. And that would be that. This is another area that can be done in less than 10 or upwards of 20 minutes. I actually had a decent time on this one today. That's where the Elite Ultra is. You can see him up there. I just fired a box into orbit. Now the come out in like 2 or 3 ways. One of the elites will have a concussion rifle, so we have to be careful about that. And at some point he will charge. Here comes an elite after us now. And you have to be careful because he'll throw grenades. Alright, I believe we just took him out. Alright, that means that there's more Covenant coming in. It's probably this is what we consider the second wave. So this is actually pretty boring. No sense in being aggressive here. And I'm not the greatest of shots with the Wraith. Alright, at least we got that guy. Alright, pretty soon here, I wish Cat would just be a little quiet. It's a polite way of saying that. She can be quite a distraction. I know about the AA gun. I'm trying to clear out all the bad guys before I go for the AA gun. Alright, at some point here, another Phantom's going to come in with 2 ghosts. And as soon as I see them, I'm going to turn around and bolt back up the little hill. Get myself some distance between them and me. One of the reasons this takes a long time, unless I get the elites to charge me, they just get real dodgy up there. And you almost have to predict which way they're going to move, because it takes probably two shots to drop their shields and the third to take them out. Now the good thing is if you can drop their shields, they will charge. Okay, he's gone. Here comes that Phantom with the ghost. So I'm just going to go back up the hill here. It's a lot easier to do this than try to back up. Now, if you're really lucky, you can actually take the ghosts out while they're still on the Phantom. I've never been able to do that, but they will back up a little bit initially. All right, that is one of them. Notice that that he is actually firing from range, and a few of those bolts are hitting me. Okay, good, he's down. So now I think we're down to the last wave here, which is some grunts and the Ultra. I'm waiting for the grunts to make an appearance. They're up behind the big rock on the left. Earlier runs I got caught by surprise because I thought there weren't any more coveys, and suddenly 3 grunts came out of nowhere. Oh wait, there's an elite left. Okay, he's down. Now I'm pretty sure we're down to the last few grunts. The problem I have is that I can't get to where I could easily take them out. Oh, shut up, Cat. Okay, here they come. I see one of them coming out from cover. At least I thought I saw one coming out from cover. If I get too far up here, as I said before, that Ultra is going to start firing a plasma launcher at me. Alright, I think I see one up there. Okay, I got one of them. That's where scoring helps. If I'm not sure that if I take them out, take somebody out, the score will light up on the right side of my screen here. Alright, I see the other one in the middle there. He's gone. And I think there's one more right there. He's gone. Okay. Now, we could try all day to take that Ultra out up there, but it takes a substantial number of hits to take him out. The only real possibility would be to get him to jump right, if he's sitting in the right corner, to jump right off the map. That happened. I saw that happen once, but that's not a good tactic. We could be there all day firing at him and nothing will happen. So I'm going to sneak up here. I think I can run up here now. I'm going to sprint up here and at some point try to backsmack him. Oh, it looks like I'm losing frames in my preview. I will check the finished product here. I hope that doesn't happen. See, there he is. And he moves around. At some point he will whoops, he saw me. At some point he will position himself with his back to me, and that's when I make a run. You know, I sprint up and backsmack him. And now he's all mad. So he'll be running around up there. Whoops. Alright, see? Let's see if he stays there. Alright, you see, now he's kind of looking back towards me. He can't see me here. But when I'm trying to wait to see if he turns around. There he goes. He just turned around. Looks like he's going to hang there. He's going to hang there. He's going to hang there. Boom. I have had runs where it looks like he's going to stay right there, and then right at the last second he turns around and melees me, and that's the end of the run. Okay, AA gun has been activated. That Phantom out there is going to take gas here momentarily. Okay. We're about a third of the way through the entire mission here. Now this is a spot where I'm going to get cat on the gun. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Not sure what I was doing there. Checking my triggers, I believe. Alright, once we get cat on the gun, right, it also looks like a little bit of a screen. It looks like lag to me when I'm looking at this preview screen. I'm just hoping the final product doesn't have that. Alright, I'm going to be taking a break here. A quick break. Not really sure when I'm taking it. Now notice my score on that right hand corner is about 51,000 and change. As soon as I take out either a Spartan or Spartan equipment, everything goes to 0 on score. Just something to take notice of. Alright, this is where I'm taking my little break. I'll be back in a minute or so. Alright, we're back. What I said before about Spartan is, I was actually incorrect. Just consider friendly fire. Once you do friendly fire at some point, you lose your scoring capability, is what it appears to me. Now, I'm not quite sure why I'm sitting here. I think I may have just gotten a phone call. Yep, that's right, I just got a phone call at this point. So my apologies for the further wait. Okay, I think at that point, that delay was because I was actually setting up or getting a doctor's appointment set up. So it's something I had to take. All right, now we're going to try to get the comms array going. First thing we need to do is take out a revenant that's sitting down here below us. Now at distance it presents a pretty decent target because it will not move. Once you close in on it though, there we go. Notice my scoring went to 0 there. In fact, coming up here in a few minutes, I'm going to have to take out a Marine, and I'll explain why when it happens, but my score will actually go down a little bit more. So what we've got up there, we got 2 skirmishers, we got several grunts, and we've got several elites that we need to take out before we can set the switch over there. And then the building off to my left has a switch that we have to set as well, and generally a skirmisher or 2 will wind up in that building, even though we're firing these plasma bolts at them. This would go a little bit quicker if I was a better shot, but I did think I got somebody there. I just thought I saw a 0 flash up. I think that was a needle rifle that was coming at me. It won't hurt too much. doesn't dent the armor. It's almost negligible. There we go. That's the word I was trying to find. All right, now we're attacking the elites, and again, see how dodgy they are. You almost have to guess which way they're going to dodge and fire in that direction. There's also a grunt or two up there. Another boring part of the mission. Just stay at distance, keep firing. Hopefully they'll dodge into one of your bolts, drop shields. When they drop shields, they tend to charge, either charge or hide, one or the other. I prefer them charging. Okay, notice that I hit one of them, knocked him sideways, but he still has got some remnant of shields left. So up to this point in the mission, this takes an awful lot of patience. Or a heck of a lot more skill than I have. Or both. Alright, I saw his shields flare. Notice that he runs and hides. Okay, at this point I believe I was getting a little bit frustrated, so I inched up a bit. Alright, I got one of the elites. I just saw a 0 flash up there. Alright, there's a grunt and an elite left. The reason I don't want to charge these guys, notice that my one elite looks like he's getting ready to move up on me, is that they will get to a certain point and throw a grenade with deadly accuracy, and one grenade hit on the Wraith will take me out. So this is why I'm staying at distance. Ooh, that was interesting. Now that's just something I might have seen in the preview screen, but it was a slight screen freeze right when I fired, and my whole screen lit up with light blue. And once Cat starts firing at the elite, we are in the danger zone. He will have the ability to throw a grenade, but we just got him. And I think I just got a grunt left. Nope, I got an elite left. He must have been hiding there on the left side there. So there were actually, I guess there were 2 elites over there. I thought there was just one left. Alright, now he's down. And there goes the grunt. Alright, so run in here. Just wanted to see what kind of weapon I had established. That's interesting that I'm still, even with blind on, I'm still able to see how I'm equipped. Alright, notice how quickly I got back into the Wraith here after I set the switch. Because there's a troop carrier coming in with a gun in front. That troop carrier is going to drop several grunts and 4 or 5 skirmishers or so. I think I got one of them as they were dropping. So we got to clear all these guys out before we can go into that second building. And I believe in this particular run there were a couple left. But the skirmishers, as long as you don't take fire from them, the skirmishers are easy to take out with a single headshot. Alright, there goes another one. Alright, the grunts are on the building. And like I said, I believe in this particular run, a couple of skirmishers got inside the building before I was able to take them out. Usually, if I get them all with the Wraith, Cat will say, nothing to report. That's my signal that I've gotten them all. If she doesn't say that, I know that I've got at least one bad guy to take care of. Alright. I think there's nobody on the outside left. Just get them away from the door. That's what that was doing. And let's see here. Okay, and there's one. He's toast. And there's number 2. And he's toast. Alright. Notice that that guy didn't work. Got some grenades. Being a little careful here just in case there's a grunt hanging around. Alright, fresh plasma pistol. And the switch is set, and what we'll be getting here is a Gauss Hog and a gunner. And I'm not going to use the Gauss Hog right away. The problem I have with the gunner is that if I use my Wraith, if I take off without the Hog, he will get in the driver's seat and follow me. And I don't want that to happen. So I have to take him out. Oh, thanks, Cat. I just lost my shields. Alright. So now that I don't have any shields, thanks to Cat, that would have been a real kicker if she'd have taken me out. Alright, we're off to clear the entranceway. First up will be around the corner here, will be a Revenant. It's just kind of hanging out, it's not moving. As long as we stay at distance, we can range in on it and take it out. There we go. 1-0 for the Revenant, 1-0 for the driver. I'm really not sure what that sound is. I thought that was pretty interesting because I'd never heard that pounding sound before. Alright, we got a ghost up here. We got 2 Revenants. We got at least 2, maybe 3 elites, and a grunt or 2. So first order of business is the ghost. And I'm being a little more careful than usual because of the damage that I've already incurred on the Wraith. Alright, ghost is toast. No pun intended. There goes the Revenant plus somebody standing next to it, I guess. And I have, I think, 1 elite and a ghost. Not a ghost, I'm sorry. 1 elite, a Revenant, and maybe a grunt to deal with here. Alright, whatever that was, I think it was an elite. Maybe it was 2 elites. hard for me to tell on this preview screen. Of course, not being as old as I am, my memory is terrible. Okay, there goes the Revenant and somebody standing next to it. And I'm not sure here what's left. Sometimes Kat will say all clear, sometimes she won't. So I'm being super careful again because I don't want to get tagged with a grenade. I want to make sure everything's clear. And it looks like it is. Okay, now we're going to go back to the hog and grab it. And have some more fun. I'm going to go back in here and try this health pack one more time. Oh, it worked. How about that? I don't know if it's it won't work until your shields are completely gone. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But it doesn't hurt to try. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. All right, just open the door. Okay, opening the gate. Now, first off, we're going to move up to a little bit further, right about there, and jump out, get on the gun, and start taking out all the coveys that started charging us, including that elite. Trying to get the range on these guys. Interesting. That shielded jackal is still kicking. Oh. Alright, it takes a couple of shots to get his shield down. Interesting. That's an elite way back there that I'm trying to get. And I think I just got him. Alright. Inside the entranceway, the actual entranceway to the building, to the atrium, there are 2 hunters and a couple of grunts and an elite. And I don't want to do a shotgun dance with the hunters, especially with Mythic and Tilt on. So what I'm going to try to do, after taking out some of these concrete blocks, I'm going to try to get the hog up and over. That's what this is all about. And this takes a while for me. It was my bad for not going back and looking at how I did it 7 years ago. maybe it was actually 8 years ago. I have to go back and look at exactly when I uploaded the original video of this. But I believe you have to get one of your two wheels, front wheels, perfectly positioned on the concrete block to get it going up and over. Now maybe I'm just using the wrong side. It's very possible that I should have done this bit on the left side, not the right side. Oh, and watch the frustrating result of what I'm going to do next. Okay, I'm going to try to melee this thing over. I want to hit the wheel. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit the wheel and to get it up and over. And you have to be careful here. You can't really melee the hog too many times because it will take more and more damage. Once that happens, it could become a one-shot kill. So here we are trying again. So I'm making a mental note to myself that when I come back through and do the LASO challenge playlist, then I will probably try the left side for this bit. So back and forth we go. And I think I actually got stuck on an ammo box once. Amazing that I'm not incurring damage by ramming this thing into the concrete blocks. I think this is where I get stuck. Nope, not this time. Ah, boy, this is frustrating. I think this is where I got stuck. Yeah, you want to make sure you don't do this. Didn't want to do that either. Alright. Again, notice that I hit the wheel, I hit the tire. That is the part of the vehicle that will be damaged the least when you melee it. There we go. Keep going. So I think you really have to hit the concrete blocks in a place. Oh, don't do that. Try the right wheel. See if that was enough to get it over. Nope, not enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, I believe we've got some more bad guys up here. At least one elite left, I think, unless I got him way off in the distance. I'm going to run up here and take a look. Off to the left, by the way, there's a Bob, that special silver elite. And I had actually taken him out in an earlier run and got the What About Bob achievement. I think I just saw him. Easing on up here. Again, I don't want to get too close to him because he'll fire a grenade and take me out. Now surprising here is that he doesn't retreat when he takes gas. But he will always appear right up in that area. Okay, I think I wasn't really paying attention to the score there, but I'm pretty sure I got him. All right, now we're going to ease on up here. Ease on up and start to work on these two hunters. And it does take a lot of hits to take them down. So I'll just sit here and fire away. Yeah, no kidding. I've only been at this for a couple of minutes now. Now, even when I was playing this, it was hard for me to see back there whether or not they were down. So I will jump out and take a look, take a peek now and then. Like so. Scope in. Oops. Saw something moving. Alright, something went down. I don't know whether that was a hunter or a grunt. Let's go take another look. Alright, that's a grunt that was out. Looks to me like the hunters are down. It's just that grunt going back and forth. Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm going back to get some DMR ammo. I noticed that this guy that was down right here had a DMR. Yep, that didn't work. Didn't work that time. Yep, there's a grunt there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition my hog in a semi-safe spot inside here. Right over here, and see if I can take out the elite and grunts that are left. And of course, the elite retreated inside the entranceway to the elevator, so I'm not going to be able to take him out with my gun. So what's happening here is that I believe Cat and he are in a melee contest. So I'm being real careful here. Alright, yep. Okay, they're in a melee contest now. And if shields were down enough that I didn't have to pepper him with plasma. Okay, what's coming up next is one of the hardest parts of the mission. We have to take out several grunts and elite with a concussion rifle, and we're in a very narrow, closed space. Now this can be done in a couple of minutes, and it can be done in a lot of minutes. There's the elite. And there goes the concussion rifle. Alright, I'm hanging back here trying to take out the grunts before we move ahead at all. And I have to be careful of the concussion rifle and grenades. The elite, it does both. Alright, we got one grunt left. Alright, that should take care of the grunts. Now it's down to the elite. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I really wasn't thinking there because I could run up that side and take out all the glass just by running through it. Alright, now what we're going to try to do here, one of two things. Get Cat and the elite in a melee animation so I can sneak up behind and backsmack him. Or if I can't do that, if they go into the melee animation, at least I'll be able to pepper him with plasma. And this is going to take a little bit of time. So I'll just be going back and forth here. I'm just kind of glad I'm not commenting on this real time, because my language is a little bit saltier when I was actually running this. So this is going to be a lot of back and forth. And notice how he runs to that corner. One possibility would have been as soon as he runs to that corner to charge and backsmack him. But the problem is that before I get there, Cat is firing at him and he turns around. I have found that out the hard way. Woo! You see, as soon as I advance, Cat advances and he starts firing. So it looks like he's moved up a little bit. If we can get him a little bit further up and get into a melee. Come on, Cat, get on up there. Then we'll be in good shape. But I am definitely hiding now. I'm hanging back. Okay, there they go. Now let's see if I can start. See if I can start peppering him. I think his shield just went, and there he goes. All right, that was Plan B. Okay, on to the next. We're getting close to the end here. Fresh plasma pistol. Alright, we got some shielded jackals and lead out here. We want to clear this area. I got one of the jackals. There's the elite. Okay, got the jackal. Oh, there's 2 more jackals. Okay, so there was a total of 4. Got them. Yeah, if they're perpendicular to you, you can take them out fairly easily. All right, so we got this level cleared.
Good to go.
All right, I think there's 2, maybe 3 grunts in here that we got to clear out. They actually have plasma rifles, which surprised me. All right, that's 1. That's 2. And there is 3. Oh, I probably could have meleeed him. Okay, there's 3. All right, yep, all got plasma rifles. Alright, now up here, across this ramp, we've got several more grunts that we want to clear in this little area here. Oh, shoot, I didn't want that to happen. Alright. Some skirmishers over there in that window. I'm not too worried about them. If I could take them out, I'd take them out. Now, the fact that we got everybody on that base level cleared, that, you know, the ground floor cleared, makes this a lot easier. Alright, he's down. New plasma pistol. Alright, let's run the edge. And what this is doing is it's bypassing 2 rooms with cubbies in it. Alright. And we're on our way. Alright, I just turned my night vision on. Alright, DMR is right here. Ammo up. Alright, the first thing we need to do here is take out a couple of shielded jackals. And they can be a real pain in the butt. So this is going to take a couple of minutes. Really don't want to take more than 1 or 2 shots of needler in. How that happened? The needle, it's like he's got aim assist going there. Nope, not going to help. Alright, there's one of them right there. One of them is in that corridor on the left. At least I thought he was. Because I have to throw with my right hand, if you will, the right button, I have to expose myself completely to throw a grenade. Okay, good. One of them's dead. Oops. Alright, that worked that time. I'll be darned. Never hurts to try those health packs. Alright, I'm going back here to get some more grenades. Some more ammo. And continue the dance with a shielded jackal. There, okay, finally. Alright, now we've got 2 camoed elites. Now the good news is that their shields, they don't have great shields. Bad news is, oh, there's one of them right there. The bad news is that they will fire at you. Okay, notice that their shields went down pretty quick. You really want to get him back. The other one, you can see the other one over there far right. With George there. We want to get him in that left corridor. Nope, didn't work that time. So the idea is to get that shielded or that camoed elite over here. There he is. There he is. He's coming after me. Shield's down. He's down. Alright, now swap out our plasma pistol for rockets and ammo. And what we want to do is take out that Phantom. Alright, that sound is target lock. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, we're not quite done yet. I believe we need to take out a banshee or two. Either that or it's just a matter of time. So we're going to advance up here a little bit and start targeting banshees. And they are pretty shifty. And apparently it takes more than one to take them out. And that's, I think, a function of tilt. Okay, there's one down, there's two down. There's another one down. I'm not sure how many we have to take out. But now I'm looking for ammo. Well, this is interesting. There's nobody there except for the big ship. Okay, that is the what I was waiting to hear for. That was the key to the end of combat on this mission, at least from my perspective. We'll let the animation run. We're going to have a brief meet with Dr. Halsey here. But first we're going to watch the ship take gas, the big Covenant cruiser take gas.
Beautiful rain. Someone should take a picture. That's well away. I need to please.
5, 6. Get down to the side way. Dr. Halsey wants you to debrief command and say orders.
Repeat. Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that away. Don't need command to tell me. You don't know without my life.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events that occur at my own doorstep. What I do require is a detailed account of your previous engagement. George, it's been too long.
Mom.
What have you done with my armor?
Just some additions I've made.
Indeed. Visit Relay. Its data center was home to one of my xenoarchaeologists, Professor LASO. Perhaps you could shed some light on his death.
If he was a civilian male in his mid-60s, he died of a couple-minute energy sword through his abdomen.
Elites, then.
They engaged us as well. It was just after we found your scientist's daughter, Mom. She was hiding
They're
there.
irrelevant. The elites.
Ooh, that's cold.
Tell me more about them.
Three, zealot class. One got bias. The leader, from the looks of him.
Zealots. You're certain.
Their armor configuration matched.
Shield strength 2. I gave the order not to pursue. Our primary objective was to get the station's relay back online.
Your primary objective, Commander, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
Ma'am?
There are those at ONI, myself included, who believe Covenant dispatch elite advanced teams to hunt down artifacts of value to their religion. Survivor account suggests such teams are small, nimble, and almost always zealot class. No doubt they came to the station for the abundance of ONI excavation data stored there. And you let them get away.
Data retrieval was not a command directive. Even had we known, we had other more urgent matters to attend to.
One planet. Professor Sorvat's final entry in his field notes made reference to a latchkey discovery. Latchkey. Not a word he would use lightly. So let's hope that the data module Lieutenant Commander stole contains it.
Cat.
Before you ask, I was alerted at the moment you attempted to access its contents, as I am with any unauthorized tap. That data is classified Tier 1. I could send you to the brig for interfering with my work.
Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
We're currently under emergency planetary directive, winter contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading
suggestion,
ma'am.
Let's move, noble team.
That will be all, George.
Well, there you go. That's it. ONI sword base on a Mythic LASO difficulty. I've run it with no deaths in a single segment, no saves and quits. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps you in your quest to do ONI sword base on LASO difficulty. This is Oldenaki signing off. Take care, everybody.